To business now, 7 out of 10 Kenyans are unable to afford a healthy meal, according to the latest report by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. Says the cost of a healthy diet has risen to 389 shillings per person per day, up from 362 shillings per person per day a year ago, which is affordable by just 26% of Kenya's population.
The Food and Agriculture Organization report shows that the African continent is not on track to meet the food security and nutrition targets of the Sustainable Development Goal 2 on zero hunger for 2030, and certainly the Malabo targets of ending hunger and all forms of malnutrition by 2025. The most recent estimates show that nearly 282 million people in Africa, which is about 20% of the population, were undernourished in 2022, an increase of 57 million people since the COVID-19 pandemic began. About 868 million people were moderately or severely food insecure, and more than one-third of them were severely food insecure. In Kenya, 39.2 million people could not afford a healthy diet, representing 74% of the population. The cost of a healthy diet rose to 389 shillings per person per day, up from 362 shillings per person per day a year ago, which is affordable by just 26% of Kenya's population. As at 2022, 27.8% of Kenyans were undernourished. FAO is calling for continued efforts as high general and food price inflation and rising borrowing costs on domestic and international markets will continue to exacerbate the situation further. Betty Kiptum, Channel 1 News.